Well, guys, welcome back to the Average Pundits podcast, your home of all things Premier League. And I guess you see the somber tone of the podcast. Um, it's you all know that you all know what happened. You all know what happened at the weekend. Don't even look at me
What
like
happened,
that.
mate? I didn't see it. Anything happened?
Well,
Just a normal week at the Barclays. That's what it was.
the Barclays is a strange place. As you might tell, if you're watching on the video and also on audio, you hear a slightly different voice. It's not the Farmer Gloucester twang. It's football genius, Chris from Total Sport. Chris, how you doing?
Football visionary. Yes, mate. How are we? I've been better, mate. I've been better. I've been worse, but we're still alive.
Well, yeah, that's probably the main thing coming out of this weekend. We are alive, and as Chris is wearing his Liverpool shirt, you guys all know by the title, the thumbnail, the hatred and sadness of our voices that we are going to be ripping apart Liverpool right now. I think.
I'm here. I'm here to provide balance because I know you will. But I'm going to play devil's advocate today. Because Joe's not here. I'm going to be playing devil's advocate and try and filling his shoes as best as I can today.
Okay, I feel like as a Liverpool, we're both Liverpool fans. We'll get that out of the way. I mean, you obviously know that I am. Of course, you know that Chris is. If you watch Total Sport, and of course you do. Why aren't you subscribed?
If you don't, then go and do it right now.
They're heading for 1.1k subscribers by the end of October. Go and get it.
It shows that you watched the last video. This is a top fan here.
I'm always a top fan. I'm always the first in the comments. So
yeah. Go on.
Let's get into
this, mate.
Let's get into the podcast. First, I think that, you obviously watched the game, as we all did, in absolute horror. I think we should start by maybe reviewing what happened, what we all saw, what happened, and just sort of picking apart the display. And I mean, you've also you've kind of already gone through it on Rush the Cop, as you do your reviews on there and everything like that. So just talk us through what your thoughts were on the game.
A lot of people will say it's the worst performance they've ever seen. Now, I'm the most embarrassed, but it's not the worst performance I've ever seen, actually. Because if you have a look at the stats, and I'm going to start this on a positive because it will be going very negative. A lot of people throw away XG. XG, Liverpool's was actually higher than Aston Villa's. They had 3 deflected goals, which were freaks.
Yeah.
And people we say, "Oh, you're a top red. You're not criticizing the players." No, I'm just starting this on a positive note because this is going to get ugly. All right. It's the first time I've questioned the Liverpool team's desire ever. Because we weren't even that bad going forward. We were actually pretty good going forward, especially Mo Salah. The rest of them maybe not.
Mo Salah was the only shining light from that game. And that was just because of his finishing. The rest is just downhill, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll start from the beginning. So, of course, Adrian with his... I'm going to say his customary error now, because it is. And it was just so frustrating. After 4 minutes already, then straight after that, Ross Barkley had an absolute sitter, which he missed. And then Watkins, who I did actually say in the Total Sport Premier League predictions would be an unbelievable signing, scored his second and then his third in the rest of the half. But yeah, mate, what do you think of that? It wasn't just Adrian. A lot of people are just slating Adrian. I am one of them, okay? But of the back four themselves.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
Now, I'm going to get, because this podcast is going to be split into a couple of sections. A certain player I'm not going to mention because I have a topic, like a segment dedicated to him. But I will talk about, I think you'll guess by the positions that I'm going to go for. I'm going to talk about the 2 centre-backs and the left-back for a second. Now, I don't understand what the high line was about. We've been doing that for months. We play offside. And I don't understand why teams haven't counter-attacked us before. I mean, we saw from the Watford game, Ismaila Sarr tore us a new one. Whereas now we've got Ollie Watkins, who I thought was just bang average championship striker. But no, we've made him look like Ronaldo. And Liverpool have somehow made Jack Grealish look like Lionel Messi. How has that happened?
I think there's no disrespect to Villa, I think, because a lot of people gave Leeds a lot of credit for losing 4-3 to Liverpool. I don't think Villa have enough credit for beating Liverpool 7-2. Like, for a start, it's the best performance of Aston Villa I've seen for a long, long time. simultaneously with the worst I've seen in a long, long time for Liverpool, but it's not the worst ever. And then, yeah, so give them the full credit. Okay, Liverpool didn't just make them look like that; they did that, which was fair enough. Ross Barkley as well, by the way, shout out to him. I thought he was excellent, and maybe he can revitalise his career.